The Panthers in the pistol.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
That leads us to second down. The Panthers line up, split backfield.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
The Browns defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. You want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
The Panthers now looking to convert here on third down. Just a week ago, they struggled mightily in these situations.
3rd and 13.
Catch made. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown.
Like a hustle, bad tackling, you name it. They allowed the short throw and catch to go all the way down the field for a score.
Inside of the uprights. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. From the gun. Incomplete as he was looking short. Now that we've got a moment, let's look at the Browns' offense. Their running game, not what everybody thought it would be. Right in the middle of the pack when it comes to league average. Press coverage all the way. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd down and 10. Intercepted. Well, that's a rough way to get the game started, isn't it, Phil? Come out and throw an early pick.
Oh, it is. It's a terrible way to start for the quarterback and everybody involved, but I'll tell you this, I think it was a terrible call. So the quarterback, when the play's not there, throw it away. He took a chance, and that's why it was intercepted.
Great starting position here for the offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
1st down at the 36. Scans the field. Touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown pass number 30 on the season. The Panthers for the extra point. Extra point is good. The 20 and tackled at the 21. The Browns offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And now here's the Panthers defensive lineup. One of the absolute best in the league going against opposing quarterbacks. Ranking 3rd in terms of yards allowed via the pass. 2nd down and 7. Heaving it down the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Third down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
He wants to return this one. Tackled down at the 47.
And a run back of about 9. The Panthers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
The Panthers at the line of scrimmage, split backfield. First down at the 47.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
The Browns will come out in the dime. Gets the handle here. Nice piece of running. Gets about 4 yards that time.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39.
Get ready.
First down at the 39. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. In stride, and he's caught for the touchdown. Partner, I hope you brought your blowout material to the booth.
I have my blowout materials. I'm just going to ignore you for the rest of the game. You know, Jim, I don't know if I can do that because, you know, you're a good guy, but wow, I am shocked by this performance so far.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. Twists away from the hit, and he's brought to the ground. That return's good for about 18.
The Browns offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Running room.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Snapping out of the gun. Green on the receiving end. That's his first reception today.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4.
Handoff out of the eye. Sherman's marked down at the 41.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
Let's go.
The give. Still not taken down.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Browns will go for it here on fourth down and a short yardage situation.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to the left.
The Browns turn the ball
decided to go for it on fourth down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Panthers' offense has been the rage here early in this game, and if this defense isn't careful, this game's going to be over in a hurry here, Phil.
Well, I got some ideas for the defense. Don't sit back anymore. Send them on. Just catch the offense off guard. Let's send everybody, nobody in the defensive backfield. Play that cover zero and see if the offense can adjust to that.
The Panthers have it at the 39. Set up screen. Good for only a yard. And with that, let's look at the Panthers offense. And on the year, they have put up the third most points in the National Football League. That pass play wasn't good for much. So now it's 2nd down and 9. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Makes the reception. Tackled down at the 22.
You know, when you're catching the football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking the tackle and getting a couple extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
Out of the shotgun formation. Breaks out of the tackle. Getting away from the pressure. Avoids the hit and slides.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
And now we'll take a look at the Browns' defense. A week ago, this is a bunch that forced 5 turnovers. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. It's intercepted!
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
A miserable place to start this next drive. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Picks up 8 here.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2nd down and 2 to go after the running play. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Brings it into his body. Has the first down. Now looking for more.
Plays are not always going to be perfect. Tight coverage, good throw by the quarterback, and a nice job by the receiver. Catching the football, breaking the tackle, and getting down the field for a few extra yards.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
The Browns now move the chains. Gains 14.
If you want to stop big pass plays in the NFL, play cover 4. But what it doesn't stop is these short passes underneath.
First down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Handoff made. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Browns offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. from the 29-yard line. The Browns come to the line with an empty backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing the quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
3rd and 6. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Get ready.
1st and 10.
The catch is made. Gains 18.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. 2nd and goal from the 2.
Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Not everybody's able to run the football in near the goal line for scores anymore in the offense. It's just too hard. But this offense, tough. The offensive line, give them credit. They gave the running back enough room, and they got in there for the score.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 23. Has the first down and a hold on his way.
The 30, the 20. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers getting set to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Catch made. Watkins is there to make the tackle.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
He'll take the snap from the gun.
Intercepted.
Here we are in the second quarter, partner. And again, nothing is going right for this offense. This time throwing a pick.
Yeah, Jim, they can't find a play to get execution on and get something positive going for them. And, you know, when you get in situations like this, it's up to the coach to make the plays easy, to give the offense some confidence. That's what they need to do right now.
And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
2nd and 10. Going deep. Has his man. Touchdown! Oh, my goodness. Can you believe this score?
Hard to believe, isn't it? Here in the NFL, you don't see this too often, especially early in the second quarter where you think one team has absolutely no chance of winning this game today.
The point after try is in the books. The Panthers now getting ready to kick it away. Johnson's got it on the return. Muscles through the defender. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Browns are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation can't make those kind of be much better. That's an excellent job by the quarterback getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
Let's go.
1st and 10. It's away from the pressure. Taken down at the 39. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Takes it from the gun. And it's swatted away.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
3rd and 9 coming up after that last pass play failed to connect. The Browns are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation out of the shotgun. And he's taken down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
This punt will be returned. He's tackled at the 30. That return's good for about 7. The Panthers really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Let's go. Brand 38.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. Almost intercepted that time. Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 10. Has the reception all alone. Gilbert's there to take him down. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Get ready. Brand 38. Brand 38.
The Panthers snap it at the 36. On the money. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. We're halfway through the second quarter, And they're threatening to turn the rest of this game into a snooze fest, Phil.
Yeah, they are. Boy, they have really been impressive here at the start. I say this to the team that's losing. Find a way to get some courage and have some pride and find a way to get back into this game.
He'll have a chance to take off.
And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Browns stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
And they can't connect.
Gordon has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 10. They're setting up screen.
Now, if you want to keep your place on the offense, then catch the pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
The Browns come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. That's a gain of 6.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Robert Woods with the reception. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
First down at the 44. It's caught by Green. That's reception number 2 for him.
That's a good job by the receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd down. Press coverage all the way. Green's going to pull in the bullet pass. At the 31, here we go. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground. They're going to run it right.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down coming up. The Browns come out in the pistol. Makes the reception. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
1st and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. 6 for the Browns. Finding the end zone for the 2nd time.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there, and it's 1st and goal, and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Panthers offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
First down at the 20. Got a big lane. And he is tackled at the 44. He's got over
for 110 yards rushing on the day. First down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Pass is intercepted. A big play defensively, and finally something good happens for them in this first half as it draws to an end. They've had a rough day up to this point.
It's been rough, but I think that interception could be the play to turn things around. The offense goes out there and finds a way to score. Oh, my gosh, it's changing everybody's emotions, or it will change everybody's emotions when they go in at halftime.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. That's another reception. Give him two. The Browns signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. Only 10 yards to go to the end zone. First down here after the completion from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle, and that's a gain of 9.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Second and over the line. Touchdown.
If the defense is not going to play for the quarterback sneak, then make them pay for it. Take advantage of it. That's what the offense did. The quarterback took advantage.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Browns ready to kick it away. They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Let's go.
Out of the gun. Has his man.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Unable to bring it in.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
The Panthers lined up. Everybody split out wide. The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. Secures it with two hands. The Panthers have to take their final timeout. That's it. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Wide to the left. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. And we'll be back to Charlotte after the break for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back. We've got a blowout in the making. The Browns are back deep, ready to return. The second half has officially started, and are we going to see a big-time comeback? And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Browns come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their 2 previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side, the offensive coordinator is right in tune with the quarterback. They're calling exactly the plays that need to be called because of the situations, and the quarterback has been hot throwing the football.
Tackles made.
The Browns' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They're back to the line after picking up over 70 yards on the last play. Gets it out for the completion.
The Browns were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Second down here. Playing press coverage to the outside. Johnson's going to runs it across. Touchdown.
In the old days, if you're a quarterback, it was rare to get a pass near the goal line. Nowadays, it's rare for the running back to get a run near the goal line, and the big guy took advantage of it this time. He gets to run near the goal line, and he takes it in for the TD.
The Browns setting up here for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Bill.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
The Browns go with the dime formation here on defense. Looks like they're in press coverage here. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Second and short. They'll run it here. They'll mark him at the 34.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third down now. The Panthers come out. Jumbo package on the field.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Catch made. And a gain of 4. You have to like what this team has done today passing the football. It's been their identity this season, and that continues here today.
Yeah, he's like, listen, this quarterback is a lot like a pitcher. Some days he'll beat you with the fastball. The next day it's the breaking ball, and that's what he can do too. He beats you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
Gets it out for the completion. Tackled right around midfield. That's his 4th catch of the day. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
First down at the 50. Handoff. That's a gain of 8. They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
Press coverage all the way. Right back to him once more. He's up over 140 yards rushing so far on the day. And here's a stat line that comes as a surprise to no one, Phil. This running back getting it done once again on the ground.
No surprise, that is right. Listen, this team practices the running game. They are tough. That's why they get it done week in and week out.
Another carry here. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Panthers come out with a split backfield. Midway into the 3rd. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up 1st downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Breaking huddle at the 21.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
1st down at the 21. Right back to the ground. Picks up 8 here.
Well, all we hear about this running back is, oh, he gets outside. It's all about his speed. Well, not that time. It was about his power. Good job of just running through that tackle. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Gives it to him again. They deck him in the backfield.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
This will be the 11th play of the drive.
Let's go.
3rd down and 5. Toss play. Gains 5.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Play after play after play here on this drive. The Panthers will come out in the pistol.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
That's a gain of 10.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Force it across for the touchdown. And a comeback now is going to have to be a monumental one. That touchdown has them looking in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they look like they're on good shape on the offensive side, but listen, no lead is safe in this league, so you got to be alert. Be alert for trick plays and things that you haven't seen yet.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed.